This is the S&L Apollo. It's top of the range one, and thank you very much to Rick and Heather for letting me have a look around.
LeisureBit is the way to go with David, Rachel and Roxy. Let's hit the road and explore.
It's a lovely looking van, the S&L Apollo, 6.36 metre on the Fiat Ducato chassis. LED headlights, cornering fog lights, nice little spoiler on the bottom. It's the Fiat power engine on the Maxi chassis, I believe, and it's a Series 8. I do like the new cabs. Got the folding wing mirrors. This one's got the BF Goodrich all-terrain tyres on. Step, the awning light. We've got the Omni-Store awning along the top. Nice big awning there. At the back here we've got a sliding window. That's quite handy because then when you open the door there's nothing going to come out and actually take the window off. And there's the window on the door point there which has a 230 volt socket in, which has basically various connections including a 230 volt socket, a couple of satellite inputs and also a 12 volt outlet. Moving around the front you've got full LED headlights there, cornering function on the spotlights. You've got your gas inlet, your 230 volt, you've got your water, chemical toilet emptying point, you've got your fresh and waste dump there, the exhaust, and then we've got the heater outlet which is a Truma. I believe this has gas currently in it. And we've got the side marker lights along the side. Do quite like those side marker lights. They brighten it up when you're going along, don't they, and just make you more visible. On the back there we've got a swing out tow bar. If you're interested in that, check out Rick's video, link in the description to Rick and Heather Campervanners channel. Thanks again to them for allowing us to have a look around this this lovely van from S&L. I do believe you can specify more options, so you can choose the specific features of the vehicle and also some of the features inside there. So Rick and Heather's vans are really top spec one, but you can get these in the base model, and obviously extras they've had are like the wheels, the upgraded cab, and also you can change the TV and aerial point at the back and the power point for a barbecue point if you wanted. So first thing to point out, this van is lived in, it's not one in the showroom. So in the back it's got 2 seats and a U-shaped lounge. That looks very comfortable. And there's also a boot which we'll take a look at in a little while. To make up the beds you pull out this here, that goes all the way across, and then you infill with the cushions. Just spinning round here, there's a couple of USBs, one there and one there, which are always handy, and the shelf along the back looks like it would be very handy for putting things on, even phones and things as you charge them. You've got opening windows at the back and a sliding window at the side here, and then you've got plenty of storage up above. Quite surprising how much storage there is here. And nice deep cupboards as well. They look very well made, very solid. And a nice wide one at the back. So into the back there's a little bit of a step up. Now that's quite handy so your legs don't dangle when you sat on the seat, but you do have to watch it if you're tall like me as you walk through. TV cabinet here, just on a roller door, so it keeps it nice and secure when you're travelling. And then underneath a very handy shelf, the light switch for the loo, and then you've got another USB and a 230 volt socket in the corner there as well. Very handy. Just above there we've got the control panel for the Truma heating. We've also got the gas on and off switch. Got your smoke and carbon monoxide alarms up there. Just above the kitchen there's a microwave and another storage cupboard. I don't believe all the vans come with that additional storage cupboard as standard, so that was an extra. There's also some sockets and a very useful area behind there for storing things. So if we flip this down, a very handy worktop extender, and there's also storage behind here as well. Isn't that clever? There's also on the floor the 2 points where you can install the table. What's quite clever under the step is it utilises the storage space there. So you can keep your toolkit, first aid kit and all sorts of things. You can have a door fitted in the middle there which gets you into the boot. You can see the outlet there, heating systems behind here, and the storage under here which you access by lifting up the seat. And you can see some additional storage over here with the little drop downs. And I assume you can also lift the seat up to get into that as well. It's a very comfortable space, nice and light and airy, and a lovely skylight above there. Much bigger than the one we have, and it really lets the light in. Nice. There's some nice mood lighting along the top. Isn't that good? Wow, really nice, like that. There's also some nice pelmet lighting as well. Imagine that looks fantastic on a night. A number of spotlights dotted around, very handy, and you can switch them on just with a night light. Press again to put it on for reading or just relaxing. In the kitchen there's a very handy light here. It gives plenty of light if you're cooking, and obviously you can use the worktop extension as well to give you extra space. You've got your sink under here, your tap. As I mentioned, a couple of sockets and angled slightly differently, so if you've got any awkward plugs you can get them in. Plenty of spaces to store any spices, sauces, anything like that, or anything else you wanted to store. At the bottom of here, this one's got drawers in, but as standard I believe it comes with cupboards. But that works quite well, and plenty of space there. Plenty of worktop as well, surprising amount of worktop. And then you've got your Thetford triplex cooker, so 3 gas burners and a gas oven. There's also an electric extractor fan here as well above the kitchen. This is a really clever idea. It doesn't come as standard. I believe you could get it if you really wanted to split the areas up. But what you can do is open this up and clip it back like that, giving you 2 separate areas. And then you've got your standard timber door to the washroom. So you've got your shower, you've got a roof vent there with a fan, quite handy. And then you've got a cupboard to put things in with a mirror, and then a flip down sink. And then you've got a bench toilet. Looks like a reasonable amount of space in there. Always handy, especially in camper vans. We'll take a look at the front section now. Thetford fridge. Below the fridge is a very handy storage space. As standard it comes with a slide out rail. However, on this one there's a shelf fitted, so it's been used for storage, which always comes in very handy. On this fan I do really like the window there because it lets light in, but also it's got this really handy worktop where you could sit, read a book, pop your laptop on or your iPod on and do some work. Very handy. Take a look under here. We've got the electrics, nice little electrical cupboard there. And you've got the charger because it's got lithium on this fan. So it's got the Victron charger. You've got your B2B and your solar charger, and the smart shunt's tucked away underneath. And it's got a Sargent control panel. The reason you need this with the Sargent ones is the Sargent ones don't actually properly charge lithium, so it gives a proper charge to it. That's the power cupboard. As standard, the fridge doors just come in the standard black rather than with this fascia on here. Take a look in the cab. Series 8 Fiat cab. This is a higher spec Fiat cab, so it's got all of the fancy things on. And I must admit, it does look so much more up to date than the one we've got. And this one is in the 9-speed automatic. You've got your rotating front chairs. And then finally, there's this very handy step here, which saves your feet dangling when you come in. So you can sit in the cab, feet on the ground, without them dangling, which is very handy. There's this really useful worktop extension here, but also it gives you a really handy place if you sat in the front. How about that? Control here for the step and for the lights. There's the flap down bit in storage, a couple of lights in the cab, which is always really handy to light the area up. Let's take a look in the boot now. There's a 230 volt socket. There's also another light, nice and bright, and there's a net, you can probably see it there, which stops stuff coming forward from the section under the bench seat. Plenty of space for storing things in there, and the door cards are very well done, nicely covered. Reversing camera on the back. So that's the S&L Apollo, lovely van. Thanks again to Rick and Heather for letting me have a look around their van. It was really nice to see a van with stuff in it rather than one in a showroom. Anyway, you'd be wanting to know, has it made it onto our shortlist? Well, it has, yes. It is definitely one we're interested in. We'd like to go and have a look, a little bit more look around at S&L and see the kind of current range, because I'm conscious Rick and Heather's had some extras in that might not come with the standard one. But yes, we'll be following up and taking a closer look. So it's made it onto the shortlist. Thank you for watching. Hope you found this useful, and we will catch you for the next bit. Bye.